Hey, good afternoon. Bob from Trade Genius, the 29th of November. And just want to go over a few things. One is I'm not going to steal Phil's thunder on the cryptocurrencies, but all I'm just doing is just to point out to you that Phil gives signals in the room, and he has signals on Twitter, and they discuss a lot of things, and there's people who are holders, people who are stackers, people who are traders, and then we also have the software indicator. And so if you're a trader on Bitcoin, you just have to simply look where our software was pointing out exits and entries, and pretty damn good. And so considering how violently volatile it got there on the push, and my second comment is that, look, it hit 10,000, Litecoin hit 100, and Ethereum hit 500, all round numbers. Expect selling at these things. And and the third thing is that this is where you need a steady hand, somebody who's seen these moves before. Both Phil and I have been trading a long time. Phil's been trading the crypto since the beginning, about mining them since 2011, and and I've been trading since 1991. And so these things happen. There was a big push to get it over 10,000, and now they're shaking out new hands and weak hands, and we see where things will go. But an up down market's not a bad way to play either. There's a lot of ways to make money trading the cryptos. I pointed out in my video earlier today. Rode stellar all the way up, hopped off, and then shorted it against Bitcoin, and hopped off, and made a 25% on my capital invested in basically 4 hours. So those are the kind of things that we help you with, and to encourage you to join us. Don't be a blind sheep trading these things. There is a method here. There's actually something really happening in the cryptocurrency world. So we have the trading room. Phil has signals. We have software if you want to be independent or correlate with what's happening in the room or what's being tweeted to you. We have training courses, and I think we get pretty good insight as to what we think's at play here. But I just want to show that to you, and Phil will talk a little bit more about what's going on with Bitcoin and the other cryptos. But far as we're concerned is that we've seen about 12 of these kind of things in the last 3 years, and this thing is not ending. It's a whole way of doing business. It's not a company stock. Okay, this is a whole new ecosystem. So anyway, I'll diverge from that, but just showing you right here. It's pretty amazing. Caught it within $200. And now moving on into nat gas. We've been talking about nat gas, and this is the line that we want to make sure it held. It gapped over it last night, and then it hit the red line. This is another one of our indicators that we use, and look at it. It caught it completely. This is 5-day look back on these things, and it pierced it and went back in. Now stocks and bonds and futures are acting differently than cryptocurrencies. Cryptos are basically, there is money pouring in, so you're going to get a lot of breakouts in crypto. But in these more mature markets that aren't in quote unquote the new way, they get bounded. So there's algos that are looking to bring prices in from these areas, and when it hit 321.8, you got to sell down, and now, but it's above here. Tomorrow's the report. We have weather reports talking 11 to 15 days of persistent cold, bitter, brutal cold for the eastern 1/3 United States, East Asia, that's China, North South Korea, and Japan, and Europe's going to be cold too. It's going to put a lot of pressure on natural gas stocks. When I mean stocks, I mean stockpile, and it's going to drive I think it's going to drive a bullish bias into the prices. And again, we offer these things, they're on sale, and I'm definitely extremely bullish on natural gas. So I'm gonna zip out a little bit deeper. Nice. This is nice consolidation, and this is a 20-day look back. Whoops, excuse me. Okay, so this is the next area I'm looking at for resistance here. Once it punches through, and then if you look on a daily to get even better perspective. Okay, so as long as this 315 and a half area hold, okay, that then we're looking and it's not above, also above the purple neutral line, is that this is the next area of interest for everybody here. So that ties in with the 20-day look back. And then, you know, here's the fib extension out to 331. So these are all very possible. You know, they have not stored enough natural gas for the weather. They've been playing games with the price. They've been shorting the heck out of natural gas now extremely hard for a year. And they can get burned pretty badly. This price here that I talked about yesterday is 290.03. This is the 1 year low, look back 12-month low on the price of natural gas. And they've driven storage down. And now we're going to get, and they've been told by the climate guys, hey, a warm winter coming, and they're revising that very quickly right now. So they're going to be caught, and people are going to pay some pretty steep prices. Last time when we had this big run up here, they people in the East Coast were paying $8 spot. So you know, things could change very quickly. And then looking at the stocks here. Let me flow my flag up here. Okay, these are things that we are in. Okay, FCG, that was good today again. You know, it's my biggest position. I think it's going to just keep grinding higher. These are E&P companies, gas heavy, and like I said, as long as it holds that low that I signaled yesterday, that I think FCG is going to just keep moving up higher. And okay, GG we got stopped out. There's a big push on there. I think there's going to be a reversal. I've been expecting this. That's why it's the only miner that I was in at all. Is I just wasn't sure what was going on, but I expected this sell-off, and I want a big sell-off. I want natural gas to have a big move, take profit there, and roll it into the metals and miners here after the next Fed meeting, because I think we're going to get a burst. I think the cryptocurrencies are foreshadowing extreme easing by the governments and central banks around the world, and cryptos are the canary in a coal mine because you can't short it to the extent that you can short future contracts, and so it's more of a pure play in that sense. And I think some of these moves we're seeing in the cryptos is people in China desperately getting their money, in Korea and Japan desperately getting their money into non-bank assets, waiting for the coming storm. So we had coal puts. We closed those yesterday. They had a good follow on though. This is a new trade that we put on today at 1970. Had a nice pop. We're pretty happy with this one. I think it's gonna keep going. We're still in our RNN. I'm looking for a gap fill on this. And sorry, it's so small here. We're still in soil. Not sure how long I'm going to hold it though. It's not moving like the pot and MOS, so it's just an experiment. And I have a 10 stop on it if I don't like it. So UGAS, we're in UGAS, and just 3 days went from being down, literally down 15% to being up 3% that quickly. So you know, we're pretty confident in what's going to happen in natural gas, and the triples can really give you some good leverage. Obviously, if it doesn't go your way, well, not good leverage. But anyway, that's all I'm really going to talk about today. I think it's going to be all about energy, and I think this is where the moves are, and I think this is where we're going to make our money. And if you're wanting to join us, you can. Sale goes on till tomorrow night, midnight. You can get everything, some credible deals. You can package all kinds of things together. You can get the day trading money machine, you get the crypto money machine, you can get into both rooms, you can get the courses, you can get everything. So come join us, make money, have fun, and trade well. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.